Hello everyone, this is ZeroRaptor coming back at you yet again with another review video. I'm at last trying JackSepticEye's Orange Blossom Oolong tea. So this is the third tea that he has in his collection. I don't know if he's going to have any more, but as far as the JackSepticEye tea series, this will be the last one for a while. So Oolong, again with the green tea, I also don't really typically take it with milk, but again, everyone's taste will vary. You're more than welcome to have milk in your oolong, but for me, I don't do oolong milk. If there's a tea cafe that has oolong milk tea, then I'm all for it. If someone else does the job for me, but for me, like I don't typically do fresh brewed tea with milk. So just like the other two teas, it comes in a little silver bag. Like his other teas, it's also in a tea pyramid. I mean, I know it looks similar to the Irish breakfast, but this one, it's actually full on loose leaf. It's not like his Irish breakfast where it looked like a bunch of like uniformly chopped leaves. Like these are actually like loose leaf. All right, so let's get brewing then. This one says 3 to 5 minutes. I'm curious if it's just going to be a copy paste 3 to 5 minutes for every tea, because not every tea you brew at the same time. You could typically brew oolong as long as black teas. Like 3 to 5 minutes is fine for an oolong, but like I said in another video with the green teas, like you really have to be careful with the green tea. A lot of green teas, if you brew it any longer than 2 minutes, you hit the bitter territory. But here with oolong, like you can also overbrew oolong. Like when oolong overbrews, it has a very, very metallic taste to it. It's not as metallic as black teas when you overbrew it, but it's still up there. So you don't want to overbrew it too much. I think I'm just gonna do 3 minutes. I mean, you could do 4. You can get away with 4 when it comes to oolong teas, but I think I'm just gonna do like a good 3 minutes. Okay, so it's now been 3 minutes. Get my little tea thing over here. And it's a nice amber color. This is pretty typical of oolong teas. Growing up, my family, all we had was oolong tea, so I'm pretty familiar with oolongs, but I'm also kind of tired of it. So oolongs are typically, they kind of vary from being like a light yellow orange to like a pretty deep amber. And of course, you cold brew it, pretty similar in color. All right, so here we are, bottoms up. Okay, I'm getting, what is it, orange blossom? Yeah, I'm really smelling the orange in this one. Okay, there's a good flavor profile with the orange, and the oolong helps to like blend with it. But I feel probably need a little bit of sugar. Now let's try it with the sugar, see if that improves. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm really getting the orange with the oolong. The oolong still overpowers it, but the orange adds like a really nice accent to it. Although not seeing a lot of oranges. Like there's hints of orange pieces, but there's not like whole bits of orange. It says, okay, I'm a little confused. It says the ingredients are black tea, green tea, oolong tea, jasmine petals, and natural flavors. Where's the orange blossom in this orange blossom oolong? It's got black and green tea along with it. I mean, that would explain the color, because black tea would darken it significantly, but I'm confused. It says oolong tea, and yet you've got all 3 different teas in this thing, along with jasmine, but it says orange blossom. Oh, where's the orange blossom in this? It's not a bad tea. It is a very good tea. I'm just a little confused by the ingredients because I ordered orange blossom oolong, not orange blossom black, green, and oolong. So, I mean, it's good. I'm just very confused by the production of this. All right, now it's time for us to test out the cold brew. Okay, I'm getting a lot more orange scent from the cold brew. Oh, that's bitter. It's probably from the black tea. It's pretty bitter. Yeah, I'm gonna need to sugar this up. It's pretty bitter. Oh man, sugar does not help. Uh, yeah. For this tea, I would say go traditional brew. Don't do the cold brew because the cold brew is like it's not even refreshing. It's bitter. I mean, with oolong, like you should be able to cold brew it, and not it gets a little bitter. I'm not gonna lie. Oolong cold brew, like typically you don't see a lot of people do a cold brew for oolong because it does get pretty bitter if you let it cool down. Hot is amazing. Hot is great, but cold brew, yeah. But this one's just like this is more bitter than yeah. Now it's like I'm just drinking sugar at this point. It's like so bitter that I don't think anything can fix that. Is I mean, I guess if you could add some ice to it, it's fine because then at least the ice will help dilute it a bit. But having a straight up cold brew is not it's not very refreshing. So my conclusion for this is it's great hot brew, not so much the cold brew. So I guess that kind of negates it a little because you can only enjoy it one way. You can't enjoy it like both ways. You know what I mean? This I would not say it is my favorite of the three. That still goes to the Long Island Strawberry. That one was delicious. It's like cold brew, hot brew. It was good. This and the Irish breakfast have been disappointing so far. So 1 out of 3, good teas, not a good record. But again, Jacksepticeye is really all about the coffee. I don't, I didn't expect his tea to be great, but I would expect at least the Irish breakfast to be decent. Because as far as I'm aware, Adagio has the best Irish breakfast, and Jacksepticeye's Irish breakfast did not meet my expectations for it. So yeah, that will be it for the Jacksepticeye tea series. If he releases more teas, I'm more than happy to do more videos on it. But for now, this is it. And yep, Long Island Strawberry is my favorite of the three. Oolong and the Irish Breakfast is like, I'd say it was tied for second or bottom. Because I mean, I'll drink it if offered to me, but it's not something that I would pick out of all three of them. So that'll be it for now. Until next time, this is ZeroRaptor signing off. Laters.